Welcome to another episode of Can We Talk? Today's topic is how to respond when one of your people comes to you and says, "Hey, where's my promotion?" And you don't have a promotion in mind for that person. And the reason why this topic is so top of mind for me right now is the other day a client came to me and she said, "I don't understand. How is it that someone in my department who's only been in her job for 2 months is asking me for a promotion?" She said, "I didn't even know what to say. So I kind of laughed it off, which really wasn't the right response." And so with that in mind, I thought this was a great opportunity to talk about what happens when someone asks for a promotion and you're their manager and they're not ready. So when you're approaching a conversation like this, it's super important to think about, what is the outcome that I would like to achieve as a result of this conversation? And sometimes those outcomes, it's more than one. And so in a situation like this, I want you to be thinking about the following questions. How do I want this person to feel when they walk away from this conversation? And let me explain what I mean by that. Maybe the person that that's come to you is a rising star and you really want to keep her. That conversation is going to be a lot different than if you've got somebody with you who has a little bit of an overinflated opinion of themselves and you're pretty much done. So that's a conversation we'll go through later on when you're done with an employee and you need to transition them out. But for now, we're going to focus on the fact that you've got an employee who you'd like to keep. And so the next question is, when he or she walks away, what is it that you want them to be able to do, right? Because you can't just say, yeah, a promotion will be coming. You have to have a plan. And so with that in mind, I've created a 6-step process. And I'm going to just review some notes here because I want to make sure that I get them all here for you. And so my 6-step action plan for this conversation is to start by, number 1, acknowledging the employee for taking the initiative and saying, hey, I know it took a lot of nerve and guts for you to come to me. So acknowledge that. It's not easy to ask for something like this. Next, allow the person to present their case. And you can do this by simply asking one question. What made you decide this was the right time to ask? And then listen without judgment. Step number 3 is to talk about the job requirements and what you need to do in order to have this person be promotable. What does he or she need to do? Number 4 is to talk about the ways that this employee can gain those skills and what you're willing to do to support them. Number 5, agree on regular check-ins and then do them. And number 6, give the employee additional responsibility so that they have an opportunity to grow. This is an important topic and we'll be talking about it in more detail in other videos, but for now, I just want you to get a feel of having these kinds of conversations, and I want you to know that when you take the time to have a conversation like this with your employees, they will feel valued. And when they feel valued, they will go to the ends of the earth for you. Thanks for joining today, and I look forward to seeing you soon.